Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. The fall is upon us. Now, there was one anime I saw yesterday. It was this weird one with this girl with color. I'm not reviewing that. I also took a look at Kill la Kill. Listen, it's good. That's something else. I'm talking about Kill la Kill. Tell Kill la Kill, get out of here. We're talking about Kyoukai no Kanata. This show. Wow. Wow. Now, there are certain things in this anime. This, by the way, this is Kyoto animation, so you know it's going to be awesome. This was pretty good. I have to say. Not to mention the main character, voiced by Jinbei from Mushibugyo. I was like stoked when I saw that. I was like, oh shit, Jinbei. This show is very intriguing. It's very intriguing. There's something I find similar. Now, this is similar. I will say that. It is similar. I'm not saying it's exact. Don't get your panties in a knot. I'm saying it's similar to Red Data Girl. Yes. Yes, there are very slight similarities between this and that. But this is the whole new show. Because as you know, and anyone who's watched Red Data Girl, you know that she had like red glasses and stuff. And the girl, I believe her name is Mirai, she has red glasses as well. And we have like a brother and a sister, but that's later on. But overall, I like this outlook in this first episode, which was called Carmen. This was a great first episode for this show. Lots of comedy, but at the same time, a lot of action. And I like where this is going. Because unlike other Kyoto animes, Kyoto animations, you know, those were where, you know, like Tamako Market, Kurokuro Connect, K-On! Those weren't like this. And on Anime News Network, they got it as action fantasy. So that's another thing. I mean, we haven't, you can't really put Kurokuro Connect, Tamako Market, and K-On! In action or fantasy. So, yeah. But yeah, let's get into this first episode review. Let's get with the synopsis first, I would think. Akihito Kanbara is a high school sophomore in the literature club, believes himself to be a meganest, which I think is something about books. Although he appears to be human, he is actually half yomu, which makes him invulnerable to wounds due to the fact that he can heal so quickly and also immortal. Oh, by the way, I didn't know that. I did not know he could heal and he was immortal. I was totally surprised. I was like, what? He's immortal? Jesus. But, and he's saying one day Akihito meets freshman Mirai Kuriyama when it appears as if she is about to attempt suicide by jumping off of the school rooftop. Mirai is isolated because of her ability to manipulate blood, which is considered heresy even among other members of the underworld. So she is shunned. Soon after Akihito saves Mirai, disturbing events begin to rise. Now, the other thing I should mention about this show, Mirai is actually what is known as a world spirit warrior. Oh, I was reading that. I was like, what? World spirit warrior? Like, damn, that's crazy. And basically what they do is they go around and they kill yomu. Yomu, I guess, the best way to describe them are spirits or demons. You know, that's why it's classified as action fantasy. So, yeah, in the beginning of the episode, we see Akihito, and he confronts Mirai on the rooftop. She's about to jump off, and, you know, he says, I love girls with glasses. You know, he admits his feelings about glasses and everything. And she stabs him. And then we see that scene, and then he tells her, can you take this out? You know? And I was like, oh shit, he died. Next scene, he's not dead. I was like, tss. And we find out he's immortal. Then we get introduced to also another character, who is the childhood friend of Akihito. And that is, I'm trying to think what her name was. Yeah, it's she's part of this family. Her name is Izumi Nase. Now, the Nases are a family of supposed, because not just her, it's her brother too, which goes on into the next episode, but I'm not going to say anything. But she is the childhood friend of him, and he goes out to the classroom, and they're talking about, what book to write for literature, the literature club, what book to get, and so on and so forth. And goes outside, he sees Mirai there, and she's such a klutz. Yo, Mirai, she's so klutzy and stuff, and she's falling all over the place. She's like, oh. It was a pretty fun episode. A lot of comedy in the episode for what happened at the end. So she's doing that, and he's like, "Oh, you're gonna keep doing this and stuff." She's like, "It's a coincidence." And she's so cute. It's just so ridiculous. And her ability, I might as well give it out of the way, She has the ability of turning her blood into a sword. Nah, that's the story. Yo, cursed blood. She turned her blood into a sword. And we go with that. And we see him again at the club room. And Nase, Izumi says to stay away from her. She's telling you basically to stay away, you idiot. And so on and so forth. And they basically have a fight. He's running away from her, and she's tripping and shit when everyone leaves the school. She tries to kill him. And basically her whole purpose, we find out later on, is, she's using him as practice. Because later in, they go into a classroom. She falls into a closet. And she uses her sword to get out of it. There's a bucket on her head. I'm like, God damn, this girl is so klutzy. What ends on happening is, out of nowhere, a yomu actually goes through the window. That one was, whoa, that thing was scary as hell. Scary as all hell. It was like furry and had a weird face, It was crazy. And we get introduced to another character. A teacher. Her name is Shizuku Nino Miya. They call him Nino-san. I think that's what he calls her. But anyway, we have that scene. Then after that, the rest of the episode, he's having lunch in the cafeteria, so on and so forth. And basically, she tells him she's never killed a yomu. Mira, she has never killed a yomu. She's part of this clan who's cursed, supposedly. And, so on and so forth. And we get another scene with Izumi telling him that the Nase family is keeping a watch over her. Like, she's no good. Like, to stay away. But you're going to stick with her, right? And he says, yes. And he says, I can't die. And then she whispers in his ear, like, maybe it's best you could die. And then after that, we just pretty much have, they're meeting they're having lunch and everything. And so on and so forth. He's wanting to talk to her. And this was an interesting scene. I really enjoyed this funny part when she was looking up Twitter. He's like, people were talking about me. He's like, changing your subject. This wasn't really a typical Kyoto anime. I really liked it. And she's saying that she's cursed and everything, and he wants to go see her apartment. Well, they're going to go to her apartment, and he's trying to guess what's wrong with her, why she can't go home. She has a yomu in her apartment. So he goes with her, and they walk in, and they're ready to fight this yomu that is in her apartment. And it was so weird. Like, it came out the wall and shit, and it's like spun in it. And the entire time that's happening, we see Izumi clenching to her pillow, and we see this other figure who is her brother. getting ready and stuff. So he's obviously going to make an appearance next episode. And then we see the appearance of what the yomu really looks like. It's got all these tapestry like clothing around its face. It's got like a skull, and I'm like, damn, that's insane. So that's where the episode ends. Overall, this was a great first episode. Great. Gonna give this a 4 out of 5. I know I should go higher, but it's only episode 1. Want to see more. Very good episode, first episode, I have to say. I like the comedy side. I like what's going on here. Did not, no idea that he was immortal. That came out of left field for me. Literally. I kind of want to see if he's going to do anything in this show. Akihito? I don't think so, but it's a possibility. You know, you never know. He is half immortal. Because the whole point, I forgot to mention this, he's half yomu. And by the looks of the opening, let me tell you something, the opening is insane. Oh, goddamn. The ending's pretty good, too. I like the song. The song was, you know, pretty nice, too. We're going to see a lot of yomus. Yeah, we're going to see a lot of them. A lot of different versions of them as we go along with this anime. So, yeah, there's that as well. So, you know, we'll see. I personally love this show. It's this and Coppelion. These two. And the good thing about this one that makes it even more interesting, I mean, think about it. It's almost Halloween time. And they come out with an anime about supernatural stuff. Yo, I'm up for it. I am up for it. That is great. Love it. But yeah, that's the story, people. 4 out of 5, first episode. Kyoukai no Kanata. I think Kanata probably means her red sword. I think that's what that means there. But next episode seems like we're going to get introduced to Izumi's brother, and he's going to confront, I guess, Mirai. We'll see. But it looks like from the preview, they have the confrontation with the yomu and they defeat it, I think. I don't know. We have to wait and see on it, though. But I like where this is going. Like the characters. Like the story. It is a little bit, and like I said, people who've seen Red Data Girl can understand what I'm trying to say when I say it's similar. But in no means is it a copycat. I still love the show. I think this is great. I want to see more. I want to see more. Show more of these yomus. Show more of these battles. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing where this goes. I mean, you got a guy who's immortal. And you got a girl who's supposedly cursed with his cursed blood. So, who knows? We'll see where it goes from here. You know? Should be interesting. Should be interesting. But that's all I got for you guys. It's Bonkai 922. I'll see you guys later. And yeah. And hey, it's anime. The animation was spot on. Kyoto. They do great stuff. Support them. Support this anime. This is going to be good. Get ready, man. Okay. Also, I forgot to mention, there was the scene with the girl, Nino-san. Was that her name? Nino. Yeah, Nino. They call her Nino-san. She was fighting a yomu, and she killed it, and it was like green blood and shit everywhere, and this crystal rock case showed up. So that's probably going to prepare dividends later on. So yeah, that's the story there. I'm Bonkai922. I'll see you guys later. Girls with glasses and a red sword? Sign me up! Sign me up!